y'all. Feel the vibe. Feel the vibe. So, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. That was a moving meditation. That was all about focus. That was all about learning that you could create a condition in your mind. And where focus goes, energy flows. Balance, focus is necessary for you to get to that next level. And so I want y'all to stand up. Some of y'all need to get up. Come on, shake it off. Get up, get up, get up. As a matter of fact, grab you a shot of NutriBurst real quick. Come on, y'all. Let's grab us a shot of NutriBurst. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, May 25th. I want you to get up. And I want you to try that with me. Because I need you to understand. You're more in control than you know. You're way more in control than you know. So what we're going to do is get up. Come on, y'all. I want y'all to try this with me. When I learned how to do this, no matter what's going on around me, no matter what's trying to get on the inside of me, I quickly cancel, delete, and I shift my vibration. You understand? So you got to learn how to cancel and delete and shift your vibration. Say that again. Come on, y'all. Cancel and delete, shift my vibration. Cancel and delete, shift my vibration. Let's go. Come on, y'all. Get up. Come on, y'all. Y'all need this. Come on, y'all. This is good. Come on. See yourself in your future. Hold on now. Let me tell you something. Here's the trick. I want each and every one of you to think of one thing that you want so bad in your life. Anything. What is that one thing that you would not allow yourself to die without experiencing? What is that one thing that you will not allow yourself to not experience? Is it more money? Is it more life? Is it more peace? Is it more happiness? Is it more personal joy? You know, is it better relationships? And at the end of the day, when you learn how to create that condition in your mind, you learn how to focus on it. Remember, where focus goes, energy flows. And remember that we're moving creatures. We're moving beings. Everything is always moving. And the thing that you got to understand, that everything is moving and it's trying to move towards you. But the things that you've been attracting lately is aligned with your vibration. You can't attract sickness if you're not out of vibration. You can't attract negativity if only you're out of vibration. The things that you are seeing show up in your life is because of that vibrational frequency that you're on, the energy, the thoughts. But guess what, y'all? Just like that, it doesn't matter what's going on. You have the ability to cancel and delete. And I'm telling you this because this is what I do. Okay? And when you understand that it's mind over matter, that anything you put in your mind, guess what? Nothing else really matters. Anything you put in your mind. When you put it in your mind, nothing else matters. So I want y'all to get up real quick. And I want y'all to think of one thing. Watch this. I want you to think of one thing that you must experience in your life before you die. One thing that you were going to make happen for you. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. But I want you to find that one thing that you going to make happen for you. Now I want you to touch your heart real quick. I want you to touch your heart real quick. I want you to touch your heart real quick. As a matter of fact, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. We need this. We be so busy. The world be so busy. We be moving around. We don't even get time to just have a little moment for ourselves. So come on, y'all. Let's have this moment for ourselves. This is for ourselves. This is for ourselves. Come on, y'all. Get up. See how I'm sitting? Get up. Think about one thing that you must have. One. Just one. And breathe into it. Smile. Think about it. See it with your mind's eyes. Just think of one thing, just one today, one. It's just me and y'all. It's me and you. That's it. Now put your hand on your heart. Feel your own heartbeat. That's you right there. That's all you right there. That's your life. That's you. Breathe. And as you breathe, breathe into your heart. Say thank you. Say I love you. Say thank you. Say I love you. Now, I want to show y'all something. This is real good. That you are more in control than you know. We all got to learn to stop allowing the outside world to affect our internal dialogue. Nelson Mandela said they may take my body, but they will never take my mind. And so now, this exercise is all about mental toughness. It's all about learning how to focus. I just want to show y'all real quick, because some of y'all need this. Because I want you to know how powerful you really are. Your mind is going to say things like, I can't do that. I'm too big. My leg too weak. I'm not strong enough. All of this stuff that's not true. I want to prove something to y'all. Your mind is going to tell you, my leg too weak. I got arthritis. I had a double knee replacement. I don't have no core strength. And I'm telling you, I want you to find that one thing that you just focused on. I want you to focus on it again. And I want you to imagine that this is the same focus that you're going to have on that thing every day. So you can start to attract it. I'm in a constant state of attracting all the good, all the God that I deserve and I desire, right? And I want you to see how powerful your mind is. Because everybody who thought they couldn't do this, you could do it. Get up. Get up. So first thing you do is find you a point to focus on. Focus. Focus. See yourself doing whatever it is you want to do. Whatever it is you focus on, see yourself doing it. See yourself doing it. All you do is focus on that one thing. All right, y'all. I wanted to teach y'all that. That changed my life. When I learned that years ago, y'all, it made me realize just how powerful I was. And I wanted to share that with you all. Well, great morning, y'all. Great morning, great morning, great morning. How y'all feeling this morning? Man, first of all, happy Memorial Day. I mean, who would have ever thought that we'll be in the house, okay? Can't go to the beach, okay? Please do not have no parties. Y'all do not have no parties. Do not invite 5, 10, 20 people to your house. I'm talking about we quarantining in the house. No, y'all. Be very, very careful today. I believe that today is the big trick of the enemy, okay? Because we are accustomed to doing the barbecue and the beach and the pool and all of that today, especially as color folks. Okay, you tell us it's a holiday, and it's time for a party. But guess what, y'all? That ain't what's going on right now. We need to really, really, really buckle down and remember, we're still in quarantine. All right, we still are dealing with what's going on. Okay, don't want to give it life. But anyway, I'm excited to be here with y'all today. I want to talk this morning from a subject matter that's been on my mind all weekend. As you guys can obviously see, I'm in a different environment. Let me give y'all some of these woods back here. Let me give y'all some of this greenery back here. I'm in a different environment. So obviously y'all know I'm not at the Airbnb. And these last few days for me has been so enlightening and just a reminder that I'm getting closer to my dreams. And I want to talk about how each and every one of us has to understand that, and I want y'all to type this in the comment section. When you change the way you look at things, things will suddenly begin to change. Don't type it, it's too long. I want y'all to write that somewhere. When you change the way you look at things, things will suddenly begin to change. When you change the way you look at things, things will suddenly begin to change. When you change the way you look at things, things will suddenly begin to change. What are you looking at right now that could possibly be that thing that's designed to elevate you? You know how we experience things and, we always look at the bad parts of the things that we experience. What if you start shifting and asking yourself, what is this supposed to be teaching me? What is the lesson that I'm supposed to learn here? Where is this supposed to take me? Because if we could go back. I want you to go back to a time in your life when you thought that, man, this situation, man, it's over. Oh my God, if they find out. Oh my God, if this happens, if that happens. And you start thinking all the worst. As a matter of fact, anytime you experience something, you begin to think all of the worst, okay? The minute something doesn't go according to plan, you begin to think the worst of the worst of the worst, right? But then when you look back now that the situation is over, you realize that that situation was a necessary situation. You realize that if that situation did not come, I would not be where I am right now today. As a matter of fact, because of that situation, I graduated college, all right? How many of y'all could say that? Because of that situation, I didn't marry somebody who I thought was my husband, okay? Because of that situation, I didn't marry someone that I thought was my wife. Because of that situation, I didn't take a left, and if I would have took a left, I could have been caught up in that very bad car accident, but yet and still, I'm still here. So I need each and every one of us, and I'm talking to us, to recognize that everything that we are experiencing is designed to show us something. It is designed to reveal something to us. But what we got to do, we got to stop looking at things in a negative light as a victim, and we got to start looking at these things like, I'm victorious. And the only way that this is coming into my presence, the only way this is coming into my experience is because it is designed to teach me something. When we start looking at things and saying to ourselves, okay, I am here, but I am here for what? I look at Nelson Mandela and I think about his story and the apartheid and all those years imprisonment, but yet still, he never lost sight of his vision. He never lost sight of his vision. So when you look at somebody like him, that's someone that meant business. He meant business. He wasn't doing something for a marketing strategy or doing something for attention, or doing something, just to say I'm doing something. See, we got to get to a place that we know exactly what it is that we want. What is it that we want? And we got to stand firm on that very thing that we want. And we got to say, you know what? I ain't stopping. Like, I ain't stopping until I get it. I don't care how much I stumble. I don't care how long it takes me. Because quitting ain't going to speed it up. I don't care how long it takes me. I don't care how many people quit on me. I don't care how many people turn their back on me. I don't care how many people deny me. I don't care how many people doubt me. It doesn't matter about the people. All that matters is about me. We got to grab a deeper control of our mind. My dad's 72 years old. And I'll never forget when he always says to me, baby, it's mind over matter. It's mind over matter. It's mind over matter. It doesn't matter what you look at. It's mind over matter. So when we change the way we look at a situation, that situation will suddenly begin to change. See, there's some of you right now that you're looking around and you feel as if, oh my God, it's over with. You're catching yourself, crying a lot. You catch yourself, very doubtful. Okay, you catch yourself almost very fearful. You catch yourself very, very confused. And I am telling you right now that when you change the way, whatever the situation may be, I don't care what it is. It could be a relationship. It could be your money right now, right? And of course, I know that you could say, Coach, it's easy for you to say that. No, y'all got to remember, I've been rich and I've been poor. I've been happy and I've been sad. I've been depressed and I've been where I'm at right now. So I understand every single person's perspective. But when you get in your mind, what is this experience here to teach me? Everything that we experience, y'all, watch this, is designed to reveal a part of you to you that you probably didn't know existed. Everything you experience is also designed to reveal something to you for the moment that you're in. And here's the deal, y'all. The things that we experience that come into our experience, watch this, we are attracting those things, right? So we got to know that those things came to us for a particular purpose. And I could tell you, and I know y'all could agree with me on this one, I've learned more from failure than I've learned from success. I've learned more in my failures. I've learned more from my failures. I've learned more from my hurt. I've learned more from my betrayal, okay, than I've learned from the pleasant moments in my life. And you know what I've learned through it all, y'all? You know what I learned through it all? That I was there through it all. That no matter how hard a situation may have appeared, no matter how tragic a situation and experience may have been, no matter how sad, how depressed, how scared I was about the situation, right? Guess what? It got me where I'm at right now today. And so I can look back through my childhood, being in foster care. And I know that you may say, well, that couldn't have been a part of God's plan. But I say, yes, it was. You know why? Because I learned in the foster care system how to protect myself. I learned how to be a protector of myself. I learned how to live within myself. I learned how to be resilient in the foster care system. True story. You may say, well, Stormy, in the strip club, ain't no way that was a part of the divine plan. Ain't no way that was a part of something you should have experienced. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I learned my best hustle game in the strip club. I learned my best network marketing skills in the strip club. All right? And you know one of the things I learned? Eat or be eaten. Eat or be eaten. And this is the attitude you got to have. You got to wake up every day saying to yourself, whatever's coming my way, bring it on. But you also got to know that if you change the way you look at things, whatever you may be looking at, whatever you may be dealing with, the thing that you're looking at is going to change right now. Right now, when you look at what's happening worldwide. You think Jeff Bezos, about to be a trillionaire, is concerned for real about what's going on outside? No, he's concerned with getting the numbers up at Amazon. He's concerned with whatever his vision is for his family and his life. You know why you could tell? You could tell who's focused, but you could tell, you could look at a person, you could see their results, and you could, like what's that meme going around? Millionaires, billionaires, or witnesses. It's 3 types of people in the world that's about to come out of this pandemic. Millionaires, billionaires, and witnesses, right? I love it. You know why? Because so many of us are always so busy sitting back, trying to wait for every condition to be perfect, for every condition to be clear. And some of you all are trying to wait for you to understand everything. But let me tell you, I've accomplished some of my greatest accomplishments moving forward, not knowing what the end result was going to be. You know how many things I've done, not knowing what the outcome was going to be? But I move in faith, y'all. That's what it is. I get it in my mind. I see it in my mind's eyes. I plan it out in my mind. Watch this. I plan it out in my mind exactly how I want it to happen in my mind. I see it up here first. And even though I may not have all of the pieces to the puzzle, all of the people, all of the necessary answers, I see the end in the beginning. I see the end in the beginning. And once I get that picture fixated in my mind of the end in the beginning, watch this, I reverse engineer everything. I don't even look at what could go wrong because I understand what I focus on. What focus goes, energy flows. So I don't ever focus on what could go wrong. I always say it's gonna go right. And you know why? Because everything I do is never about me. See, y'all gotta understand, the more you give, the more you receive. You gotta understand giver's gain. The things that we do, we got to start seeing the bigger picture. Like, who else is going to benefit from this? Who else is going to be elevated when I do this? Who else is going to be empowered when I do this? Who else is going to see the light when I do this? And when you start doing things, not just for your own selfish motives and your own selfish agendas, and you move forward, okay, and here's the deal. You move forward in all confidence that it's going to get done. You move forward knowing that it's going to get done, and you say to yourself, whatever goes wrong, it was supposed to happen, but I learned even in the wrong. I learned even in the wrong. I learned even in the wrong. I learned even though things may not go according to plan, I learned even in the failures. You can't think that every step you take, boom, 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 everything's going to be perfect and everything's going to be clear. No, but what you can do is you can expect the best. What you can do is you can expect the best. See, guys, we got to stop always thinking so negative about everything. And I need you to know that that's how we are as people. Our mind will go negative quickly. That's just what we do. Very rarely do you see the bright side of things. It's easy to always look at what could go wrong, what could go wrong. As a matter of fact, but our parents taught us that. Our parents taught us that. Don't come home before the street light comes on. You thinking that the street light come on, something happened, gonna happen, and then watch this. You starting to walk home when the street light come on, and on your way home you scared because you like, oh shoot. You see one little man, he just taking out the trash, and you halfway scared because you like, dang, my mama told me to come home before the street lights came on, so boom, you scared. Right now, the news, everything on the news is designed to make us overly scared. Everything. And so guess what? If you keep thinking about the virus, if you keep thinking about all the stuff going on, guess what? Whatever you think about, you bring about. Point blank, period. Whatever the mind can conceive, the mind can achieve, including poverty. Period. You wonder how you going to pay that bill? You keep worrying about the bill. No. Whatever the mind can conceive, the mind can achieve. So that the mere fact that your thought is drifting there, your mind is drifting to negativity, your mind is drifting to doubt, right? That is what you are starting to attract. And so, guys, it ain't complicated. It ain't complicated what we got to do. We got to get in our mind, fixated in our mind exactly what it is that we want. I'm telling you, we can't keep spending our time and wasting our time. Wasting it, because we ain't spending it. We wasting it. We can't keep wasting our time on the things that we do not want. You don't believe me? Look at your reality. Everything that you're afraid of is what you have the most of. Everything that you doubt is what you keep seeing. Everything. And so today, May 25th, let today be your new day. The day that you start to see only what you want. It ain't about nobody else. You look at somebody else, and when you see somebody else doing it, you start saying, oh, shoot, it can't be done. When you look at somebody else that's doing it, you don't look at them in envy. You don't look at them in jealousy. You send love and light to them. And you say, ooh, because when you clap and when you celebrate, all you saying is, come to me, come to me. So when you see somebody winning, you be like, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Come to me. So you celebrate the things that you see other people doing. You celebrate and you visualize the things that you want. And you get it in your mind. And you get it in your mind with emotion. Remember, the things that I think about with deep emotion. And then the things I think about what suddenly appears. Anything I want, I think about it with deep emotion. And the thing that I think about will suddenly appear. I need you to know, doubt and a thought is a deep emotion. Doubt mixed with a thought is a deep emotion. And that means whatever you're doubting and whatever you're thinking about is going to suddenly appear. Doubt, you got me? You got me? And a thought is a deep emotion. See, some of y'all cannot get to the next level, not because you can't. Not because you can't. You can't get to the next level because of the thoughts that you're not monitoring. So what we got to do is, what is it that we want to see show up? What is it? And here's the deal. The difference between when you get it is how deep you think about it. And how many other people is going to benefit from it. See, when we do things, we got to do unto others as we'll have others do unto us. And so that means whatever we want to see show up in our life, we do it for others. And then when we do it for others, boom, God gonna make it happen for us. You want happiness? Give other people happiness. Do you hear me? You want happiness? Give other people happiness. You want joy? Give other people joy. You want money? Spend money in the right places. You want love? Give love. You want peace? Give peace. You want to feel good? You want to walk around feeling good all the time? Make other people feel good all the time. Whatever we want, y'all, wants to come into our experience. But we got to have the energy and know that we are magnetizing anything that we constantly keep in our minds. And here's the deal. When it gets to a deep emotion, you know what's happening? As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. The deep emotion is what makes it a heartfelt feeling. And so you want it? You want it? You want it? You want that money? You want it? You want that happiness? You want it, don't you? You want it real bad. You want it bad. You want it so bad. You want it bad like the air you breathe, huh? You want love? You want it so bad, don't you? You ready for it, right? Right? You want a new life? You want a better body? You want better than what you have? All you got to do is think about it. And guess what? Whatever you think about is going to cause you to act upon it. Because guess what happens, y'all? Your thoughts will always lead to your feelings. Your feelings will always lead to your actions. And your actions is what's going to create the results. And so all we got to do is learn how to get our mind right. Nelson Mandela, what he say? They can take my body, but they will not take my mind. 29 plus years locked up. His body incarcerated. They may take my body, but they will not take my mind. They may take my body, but they will not take my mind. So that's why it's important that we're always constantly growing. We're always doing personal development. We're always aware of how we're feeling. That's another thing, my friends. We got to start to be aware of how we're feeling and know that your feeling is an indication that you are missing something, needing something, wanting something, or have attracted that something. What are your thoughts and your feelings getting you right now? And could it be your environment? Now, I understand that many of us are not in, environments conducive for beautiful thoughts. But guess what, y'all? The same way Nelson Mandela was locked up in an ugly prison, there wasn't nothing in there for him to be beautiful, thinking about beautifully, but he did. Same thing with me. I could tell you, my depression wasn't nothing for me to feel beautiful about. But I started to do what? Create the condition in my mind in order to succeed. Successful people create conditions in their mind in order to succeed. You got to get the story in your mind. You got to get the vision in your mind. That's the number one thing. You want to become a millionaire? See it. See it. What do you have to give? What business you got to be in? What kind of work ethic you got to have? What kind of alignment do you got to have? What kind of discipline do you got to have? What kind of diligence and creativity do you got to have? Who do you got to temporarily get away from? What relationships need to kind of slow down a little bit because they were distracting you and throwing you off your game? See, when you see it clearly and you see it in here, that's all you need, y'all. All you need is to see it. But you got to see yourself doing it. Whatever it is, you got to see yourself with that new body. No matter how toe up it may look right now. You got to see yourself with it. You got to see yourself in that relationship, maneuvering. How do y'all coexist together? What can y'all create together? What can y'all do together? You got to see it. And if you can't see the end in the beginning, guess what? You got to work on it. Or possibly that means there needs to be an end today. What am I saying, Stormy? Listen, y'all. Whatever you want, see it. See it play out, though. See it play out of your mind, y'all. This is what I do. I see it. I see what I want. I want something, right? Once I made up in my mind that I want something, right? I now play out in my mind what I envision the steps are going to be. It may not even be the steps that somebody else has done to get the result, but I see it in my mind. I see it. I see myself actually doing it. I see myself living it. I see all that I wanted to become. I became. Therefore, I am. I see myself in the thing, in the business, in the relationship, in the friendship, in the car, in the business, okay? In the house. I see myself in it. And I see what I will be doing. And I smell it. I could almost taste it. I put together a whole scenario. And as I see it in my mind, that's how I go play it out. It's almost like deja vu happens for me. And as this deja vu happens, this deja vu is building up my confidence and my stamina to go get it. And as I see it in my mind, I keep wanting it. And as I see it in my mind, and I see it in my mind, and I see it in my mind, all of a sudden, these things starts to suddenly appear. That's why you got to believe, and you got to understand suddenly. Belief, suddenly, is two words that you never forget. What you need right now is belief. You need belief in yourself more than anything else. It's not about what nobody else may think of you. It's about what you think of you. You got to have belief in yourself. And watch this. Not only do you got to have belief in yourself, you're going to have to do something. But you're going to have to give something as well. What are you going to have to give? Nothing comes without a sacrifice. Nothing. And you also got to know that whoever is going to benefit from your results, guess what? They need that for them to get to the next level. Do you know how many of us need our family to level? Our family needs us to level up. You know how many of us need people to see us go higher? Because we're the close. Listen, you ever heard that saying? Man, I'm the closest thing to Jesus that they know. I'm the closest thing to God that they know. Guess what? God is in you. So you need to live and walk and talk and act like God. God says, you were made in my image and in my likeness. He didn't say we don't look like him. But my image means image. So image, your imagination. I want you to look at that word, imagination. And let's break it down. Imagination. Image. What do you see yourself as? Who do you see yourself? How do you look at yourself, kings and queens? How do you look at yourself, kings and queens? How do you feel about yourself, kings and queens? As a matter of fact, let me wipe this phone off real quick. I need to make sure y'all see me clear. Exactly. How do you see yourself, kings and queens? How do you feel about yourself, kings and queens? See, your image, that's why physical mastery is so important. And everybody can have physical mastery at their level. That doesn't mean you got to have a six-pack and you got to have muscles and you can't have no body fat. No, that means you're working towards getting your physical right because your physical is a part of what you see as your image. So image, I, nation. Your self-image creates your nation. So we got to get a beautiful imagination, almost as if we were kids again. See, some of us see ourselves so tampered. Some of us see ourselves so damaged. Some of us see ourselves so far away from that in which we want. But no, guys, change the way you look at things. Change the way you look at things. When you change the way you look at things, I promise you, the things that you look at will suddenly begin to change. Is it that you have been looking at yourself as a failure? Is it that you've been looking at yourself like nothing I do right? Is it that you've been looking at yourself saying, oh my God, I can't? Is it that you're still associating your future with your past? See, you got to understand, never allow your memories to be bigger than your dreams. Never allow what you used to do and who you used to be and your past experiences to get in the way of this beautiful future that God wants us to create. See, right now, you know what you should be doing with your time? Spending your time in your future. Everything you do right now should be cultivating and manifesting your future. Everything that you do right now should be about where you're going towards. What's back there ain't got nothing to do with us. We got to move forward. But it all begins with our perspective, our perception, changing the way we look at things, seeing that I'm enough. I am enough. I'm enough. I'm good enough. I'm better than enough. I'm enough. And if the people around you don't feed that and they kill your self-esteem, see, some of us are addicted to people that make us feel bad. You know why? Because we feel bad about ourselves. So we accept treatment less than the kings and the queens that we are. But when you change the way you look at things, anyone that treats you less than a king or queen, they got to get eliminated. See, when you change the way you look at things, anyone that treats you less than a king and a queen, they get very limited time. When you change the way you look at things, your tolerance for bullcrap, for negativity, it gets very small. And then you start wondering, oh my God, where was this peace all along? And you look at people that, man, I should have been cut her off. a long time ago. Every time she called me, she complaining and telling me about some problem and telling me about what's happening and what this person said and what this person did and how she ain't got enough money for her car note. And every time I hear her on the phone, something about her conversation just makes me cringe. Right now is the time she got to be eliminated. You got to subtract her from the equation. Some of us are in relationships with people that doesn't feed or empower us. They make us feel that we're not good enough. You ever been in a relationship with someone and you like, man, what's wrong with me? Why don't he like me? Why won't he pick me? Not knowing it ain't got nothing to do with you. You were too good. You were too much. As a matter of fact, you was about to settle. And God said, no, ain't no way. You ever been in a relationship like that? And you be like, oh my God, nothing I do does he appreciate. Nothing I do seems to tickle his fancy. And the whole time, you sitting there trying to be everything for this person. Trying to give them your all. And then one day, you look at them. And you look at you. You look at them. And you look at you. Because see, all along, you're changing your perspective. You're looking at yourself like the queen or the king that you are. And this man or this woman that you were celebrating and praying for and trying to be everything for, you look at them and you like, what was I thinking? But that's when you come into the fullness of who you are. That you are enough. As a matter of fact, you was too good. But no, that person didn't recognize that. And now you look back and you say to yourself, thank you for protecting me, God, and rescuing me from what I thought I wanted. So change your perspective. You are a king. You are a queen. And anyone that doesn't light you up and set your soul on fire and doesn't elevate you and give you more life and more peace, if anybody around you that makes you feel like you ain't good enough, and I've been there, you be like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Why don't he like me? Like you be trying to figure out what's wrong. Not knowing you right, baby. You were right all along. Nothing was wrong with you. And ladies and gentlemen, we could relate to that. We could remember wanting somebody so bad and they don't want you back. And it chips away a piece of your soul, feel like. And then that one day you woke up and you be like, ugh, I can't believe I liked her. I can't believe I liked him. I can't believe. You understand? And so change the way you look at things, y'all. And the things you look at will suddenly begin to change. Change the way you look at things. You are a queen. You are a king. You deserve people around you that's going to elevate you and make you feel like a king and a queen. You deserve people around you that pull out the best parts of you. The best parts of you. Even your flaws, they can't even see them because you're so amazing. You deserve that. And when you get that, you hold on to that. You appreciate that. You love on that. You nurture that. And you keep giving that to other people. Because as you give it to other people, it'll come into your experience. Do more today. Tell somebody, man, you're so beautiful. Tell them today, oh my God, you have the most perfect smile. And mean it though. Don't be afraid. You know, y'all, we have gotten so cold. You know, we're afraid to compliment people. We're afraid to tell people we love them. We're afraid to tell people thank you. You know, we be afraid to tell people, oh my God, you look good. Like, what happened to that? What happened to compliments? What happened to a man, you know, complimenting you? What happened to another woman saying, sis, you so beautiful? What happened to that? What happened to that? What happened to, you know, holding the door for somebody just because with nothing in return of expectation? You just know that that's the right thing to do. What happened to the, you know, I used to get dressed, you came down the stairs and everybody was like, bitch, where you going, bitch? You look good. What happened to that? It's like we afraid to give light to people. Why? Why? If I look good when I walk down the stairs, bitch, you look good. If I post a picture and my picture look good, show me some love. See, y'all got to know, we have gotten so accustomed to hurt that we afraid to make somebody else feel good. Go on, somebody comment on 20 pictures today, say, wow. What you make happen for somebody else, God will make happen for you. When you compliment that girl, you see her picture like, listen, did y'all see that picture with Manaya and that black and gold? Baby, she took my breath away. I ain't gonna hold you. That's my daughter, and I'm not just saying it because that's my baby. But I was scrolling, and I said, my heart skipped a whole beat. She was so beautiful. And I called her, and I said, girl, you took my breath away with that picture. She looked so angelic. She looked like a pretty savage to me. She looked pretty, but savage at the same time. And that's what she is, a pretty little savage. And when I saw her, I was just like, I saw it. I saw it all over her. And so I complimented it I commented, but I called her, girl, you made my heart skip a whole beat. We got to get okay with showing love, y'all. Especially for our people. Especially woman to woman. We got to be okay with complimenting another woman. Women, men, y'all got to get back to complimenting women. It's okay to tell her she look good. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And guess what? You're not weak when you do that. You're not weak. Girls, when you tell another girl, bitch, you look good. You ain't weak. You strong. You strong. It takes a strong woman to compliment another woman. It takes a strong woman to say, bitch, you look good. It takes a strong woman to say, girl, what you been doing to your body? Girl, where you get that outfit from? Girl, you is sexy today. Girl, you smell so good. Girl, come here, give me a hug. You look so good, I just want to give you a hug. You know what that does for you? It taps into a law that allows other great things and more great things to happen for you. So ladies, gentlemen, change the way you look at things, and things will suddenly begin to change. If that relationship, if that thing that you've been giving your all to isn't working out for you, maybe you too good for it. Or maybe you ain't doing enough. If that thing that you've been working hard for ain't working out for you, either you too good for it or you ain't doing enough, and you got to figure that out. I can't give you the answers, but I can tell you one or two things. Either you too good or you ain't doing enough. And so what is it that you want? What is it that you really, really want? What is it that you want so bad that you refuse to leave this earth without having to experience it? What is it? What is it? And you got to know that if that's what you want, you can have it. If you can hold it in your mind, you can hold it in your heart, you can have it in your hand. Period. What is it? And if it's given to you, would you be trusted with it? Would you know how to take care of it? Would you know how to protect it? Would you know what to do with it if it was given to you? Whatever that thing is that you want, if you can hold it in your mind, that means you can hold it in your hand. If that thing you want, and I want you to grab your hand like this. I want you to grab your hand. You should not be typing. As a matter of fact, I'm about to turn the comments off. No typing. I want you to hold your hand like this. And I want you to see the thing that you want. The thing that you just absolutely have to have. I want you to imagine that you're holding that thing in your hand. And I want you to imagine what you had to go through to get it. And what you got to do to keep it. And I want you to see it in your hand. See the whole story. If it's a house, picture the house in your hand. Picture like the house literally is sitting in your hand. If it's a car, picture it sitting in your hand. If it's better health, picture your heart in your hand, healthy. If it's a disease or a virus or something you're dealing with, see the healthy version of you or it in your hand. If it's more money, see it in your hand. And then see what you had to do to get it. But see in your hand what you got to do to keep it. And see it. And you're going to notice that there's a dominant thought that looks close. And you're going to notice that by default, supporting thoughts come in your mind. And that's okay. Because everything represents the law of causation. Everything you do is causing something else to happen. So naturally, you're going to start to see supporting cast and supporting things. But it's the one thing that you got to do that's going to open up the doors for everything else. Knock, and the door shall be opened unto you. Seek, and ye shall find. Ask, and it shall be given. Ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and the door shall be opened unto you. Notice that everything takes an action. Seek, you got to move. You got to look. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and the door shall be opened. Ask, and it shall be given. If you need to bring it closer because you see better, you feel it better, find what makes you feel good and bring it to that place. Now, as you're looking at that thing, I want you to respect how much you're going to have to take care of it, nurture it, and it comes with a responsibility. Whatever that thing is that you want, it comes with a responsibility. And the minute you fall out of responsibility, that means you fell out of alignment, and what you take for granted and what you fail to nurture will be taken away. Alright? Y'all done learned 2 big things today that changed my life. I will hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. I will lead and not follow. I will create and not destroy. I am a force for good. I defy the odds. I set new standards. I am a leader. I am a leader. I am a leader. I am a leader. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am the lender and not the borrower. I am loved by God. I am chosen by God. I am protected by God. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And every tongue that rise up against me in judgment shall be condemned. It's my season. It's my turn. It's my season. It's my turn. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm humble. I'm wealthy. I'm strong. I am a champion. I will win. I will never be broke another day in my life. I will never be broke another day in my life. I will never be broke another day in my life. And I will live the fullness of life and all God has for me. Now that we know some techniques, let's go. Focus. Y'all get up. Come on, let's go. Find your spot that you're going to focus on and the thing you're going to focus on. Lift that leg up. Soar like an eagle, baby. Soar like an eagle, baby. You the eagle, go get it. I'm getting high. Go get it, eagle. Go get it. Closer to my dream. I'm getting higher and higher. Feel it in my sleep. Sometimes it feels like I'll never go past you. Sometimes it feels like I'll sleep forever and ever. And I'm going higher. Higher. Every day I do this. I'm an eagle, baby. I'm an eagle, soaring high. All right? Listen, y'all. Today is my day. Who day is it? Say, today is my day. Anything you want, change your perspective. You can hold it in your heart, baby, and it's yours. All right? Y'all have a good day, man. I'll see y'all today. Happy Memorial Day. Enjoy. Remember, change the way you look at things, and things will slowly begin to change. Your life is just beginning. It's a new day. Spend your time wisely, but make sure that you don't allow anything negative, anything dead to enter into your mind. And anytime you need to shift your energy, go into the bathroom. As a matter of fact, y'all practice every day. Go into the bathroom every day. Practice every day until you get it. Remember, self-control is strength. Right thought is mastery. Calmness is power. Peace be still. All right? Mwah. Peace out. Love y'all. Bye.